Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back. It's Let's Play Space Engineers Episode 2, and here we are on the server. We got Dork on. Dork is doing whatever he's doing. Oh, it looks like Dork's building a little ship already. Silly Dork. And we got Fugner over here, who's building a rotor. Oh, and Fugner and I joined a little faction together. Need 4 steel tubes, Fugner. And then you got Tannen, who's over here AFKing. And then you got me, who has been just going ahead and working his ass off over here. Processing all these ores and stuff, which is great because we went on lots of mining trips, and I actually built a ton of components. And I'm going to show you how you build components really easy, since we haven't really shown any of that. So the first thing you do is hit K, and then you go to production, and you go to your assembler, so I only own one and the station anyway, so that makes it easy. And then basically you just choose from the list what you want to build. So a lot of people won't always be using this, but it is a good start when you first start out. So you would just click one of the blocks and it would start crafting it for you. And so here's the large blocks, small blocks, tools, and components. Eventually you'll have so many components and stuff that you won't click this and then create it. But rather instead you'll just probably do it from thin air. But for now, this is how we're going to do it because I think it works great. It's great to get an idea of what you need to build or craft or whatever for components as well. Just because it shows you the base components. So if you hit G, we're going to build a ship, and we're going to use heavy armor blocks. For a small ship is 5 steel plates each. Okay, that's fine, that's normal. And then we're going to need thrusters. So it looks like thrusters are large steel tubes, thrusters, components, steel plates, etc. So that's not bad. We just go here and say, oh, there's some steel plates. So we probably don't want to grab all these. So let's shift click them, and you can do 100 at a time. There's the plates. With thruster components, and forget what else we needed for that. Let's check. Large steel tube, thrusters, oh, construction components. Oh yeah, you use lots of construction components and everything. There you go. And let's grab a couple more of these. So we can go over here. We're going to work on our thing over here. Oh, I made a little chair. If you go to it, it'll show you the components. It was just 10 interior plates, 20 construction components, and another 10 interior plates. And basically, it's a seat where you can, oh, I'm in V, where you can sit and just charge up. It's also nice because it shows you things like, oh, what's the power usage on the ship, things like that. Oh, I guess you can turn on and off the spotlights from here. Nah, it doesn't work. It's not actually a control panel. It's more of just a passenger seat. But it shows you with all the power going, we have 18 days of fuel. So I guess we better have everything done within 18 days, which we should anyways. So, last time we started our ship, well, just basic showing you, how you can get started. So now we can keep working on a bit of it. So, oh, look at this. We're still missing a motor. Let's go ahead and put the heavy block on my bar. Let's just unclick everything else. And yeah, heavy block and some thrusters. Okay, so let's get started on this puppy. So we're just going to go ahead and put this here. Doot, and doot. I kind of build the same style every time. It's more of a thing I like doing. Don't ask why, I just do it. Don't ask, just understand that's what happens. So there you go. And then we just go ahead and weld all this together. It's like my signature build. I like building a cube. Eventually I'll get something better built, things like that, but let's just say, you might have seen me do this a few times, it's just like what we start with. It's like my version of starting out in Minecraft, your little square house. And then you upgrade to a larger square house. There you go. Then what you're going to want to do is build a front for this, and you can do that by pretty much going like this, and oops, And sometimes the sound acts up. Sorry about that. That's not my fault. It's just the game. Oh, looks like we're in save mode. So that means we gotta wait till probably 20-30 seconds. I wonder if somebody's connecting or if it's just... I don't think I saw a connect message, so... Yeah, I think this is just the normal save. Yep, it was 30 minutes ago, so 25 seconds. So that was probably 2 asteroids have been touched. If all 4 were being touched, then it takes even longer. Okay, there we go. So you need interior plate, eh? We'll get some interior plate. Oh shit. Don't accidentally crash into stuff, that's not going to be pretty. So, interior plate. There you go. Might as well grab some of this other stuff. I don't think we need to worry too much about completely dying. Let's sit on here and charge up. So you can see the bottom left there, it charges up. There you go. A little easier than having to deal with the thing over there. Thingy-majigger. There you go. And oop, maybe we'll get into weld and not try to break all the components. There we go. And I'm going to go and do this like one of my bigger size mining rigs, because that's just how I am. And I'm going to give it a little extra padding in the front. And then you can go up as high as you want. One more layer. Yeah. This is just how I like doing it. Don't ask why. I do it this way. And it's like a tank. Like literally a tank. You could take like an asteroid and it should survive. Ish. Well, now that missiles are disabled, it should survive a little more. Jump back here so we can check our inventory, hitting I. Oh, we have 289 plates left. Of course, we got tons more, but it's good to weld the parts that you might cover, because you don't want to have to like, oh crap, I have to go back later. And you don't want to overweld things too, because you might have to break it for say thrusters, things like that, which we'll have to definitely add anyways. But so now I'm going to add some reactors to this puppy. Let's do these small reactors. So you want to be able to access the door. You see that yellow with a, it looks like a door. As long as you have that in your access, you should be fine. So I'll probably make 4 of them. Might not even be enough, but hopefully it is. I think I did say I was going to make 5 originally or something, so that should be enough. There you go. Oops. There you go. Maybe I should do 5. Why not? Shouldn't hurt. Maybe I'll put the other one in another spot, like a backup. In case somehow like my ship gets like totaled or whatever in another position. So, I'm running here. I don't even remember why, but I guess I got excited. Oh yeah! I might as well get some uranium to put in there. Uranium itself, you'll probably have enough for like a zillion years. If you put any large amounts in, but here you go. Let's get 5, I guess. We're putting, yeah. So that should be enough uranium for literally a lifetime on a ship like this. There you go. So the second we put these in, we get power. Though you won't see much power because there isn't anything really to power. There you go. Oops. And then, let's keep working on this. We can start adding some thrusters in, I guess, or... Yeah, probably thrusters. There we go. So now we have to decide, hey, where do you want to cut the thrusters and put them in on the ship, things like that. So I was thinking one here, and let's say one here. And then we'll go to the thrusters themselves, and we're going to have to play a flippy here. And I like to bury them in so they're a little protected like that. And the same over here. There we go. Not too bad. And then we can weld these together. These will power up right away. And then if you go into your cockpit, like so. Oops. I'll learn how to get in there eventually. There we go. You'll see your power. 114 years of power right now in the current way we have things. Which should be enough for a day or so, right? And then you have to decide what you're going to do for thrusters in the front. So you probably want to have them on the outside, on a mining ship, unfortunately. It sucks a bit, but it's kind of needed, and that's why we put 4 of them on the front one. Why? Because you don't want the thrusters to burn the miners. That's literally the reasoning. There you go. There we go. So, we put the thrusters like so. And one over here, and then one up here, and then one right here, and then... that drill, I really should put my welder on the first one. I pop up that drill every time, it's like, whoa, you're going down, thruster. Perfect. See? Not bad, not bad. So we got our thrusters on the outside, and we'll probably put another one or two, or another one at least, elsewhere. But for now, let's put one here, going down. And we're gonna have problems doing that because we're probably gonna need that there. Just to support it against. Plus it helps adding a little extra protection. Now, because it's all used on heavy armor, it can take a bit of a beating, but don't forget, it's also going to move like a friggin' tank, so keep that in mind. The more protection you want to add, the more it's going to be slower. I feel like we're going to need more thruster components here. Oh, I got 13. Probably still going to need more. Let's see here. So, let's fill in some of this now. There you go. And so now we gotta decide, oh, well, we want to put the big-ass thruster in the back. Oh, 12? Oh, yeah, then we need to make more thrusters for sure then. How many thruster components we had? 13? Oh, God, yeah, so we definitely need more. So we have to put this in here somewhere and eventually bury it in there as well. And I have to decide how far I want it out as well. Let's bring this out one more. Make this a little too big, but hey, it should work. There we go. So let's put 8. Oh, there you go. Let's put it right there. Ta-da! There's our big thruster. Big Sally or whatever. So then we're probably going to want to go up here somewhere. Wow, that really kind of goes fast, doesn't it? And we're going to want to build something to support putting this up. There we go. One there, I guess. Might as well stack them in the same position. Probably don't need many here, but it's up to you, I guess. And, ooh, yeah, this is going to be... Oh, you can place one here, too, I guess. We'll do that. Though under is going to be a bit annoying, but whatever. Spread out is a good way to help protect things anyways. And then we'll have to do something underneath the ship itself. Now that we have enough thrusters here, pretty much. Well, we don't have any up top yet, so let's build these first before I go ahead and start floating this upwards. There you go. Now you need a place to get into your ship, so... Oh shit. There you go. So... What's easier to get in from here? Yeah, probably. There you go. So we just go T in here, and we'll put... Oh shit. We can't go up yet because we have no thrusters at all on the bottom, so it won't go up. Not only that, we have no gyroscope. Let's just float away. That would be bad. So, let's see here. I would say you definitely want one or two gyroscopes, probably at least one, and then two. But you know what? I want to put that nuclear reactor in here too. Let's get that panel up. Yeah, let's do that. Because it's at the back there. I might add a little protection. I'm not sure. Probably go to hell, honestly, but whatever. Here's a gyroscope anyways. And you know what? I think I'm gonna get rid of this. One more out. Oh. Yep, if you don't have the components connected, if it's not a station block, they will float away. Keep that in mind. There you go. There we go. That should work a little better. So, let's go and put you there. And then we'll have... yeah, well, we can do that. And then this could be a bit of protection here. Oops. Whee! Okay, so let's go ahead and put something... Oh, there we go. Built this little reactor here. And let's go ahead and fill this in with the last uranium. And let's put one more gyroscope right here. Fill this up. Perfect. So we'll make that middle a little solid, huh? Okay, so now that we have this, we should be able to... Let's see here. Oh, you know what? I did... This is gonna be where the thing has to be anyways, isn't it? Okay. So, I guess this reactor could get damaged, but hopefully not. You gotta like think of, oh, what's gonna be safe, what's not. So there is a huge chance that something bad could happen just because of its location, but whatever. There we go. Not too bad, not too bad. Perfect. That's not bad. So, oh, we do have the thruster underground now, right? So, we should be able to actually take this and go up. Unlock it by hitting... I thought it was P, wasn't it? Oh, that's right. It's not built, so it won't take off. It's not fully built. Remember it was missing part? So that's good, because we don't want this anyways. Because it can stay afloat itself anyways, and it'll cause problems while mining, so there you go. Ta-da! So we do have 2 underground. I wasn't sure if we did. And 2 above. Perfect. Okay. So, let's go ahead and make a couple more thrusters now. And there's Fugner. Don't ask why, he just decided that he wanted this. Oh my god, why would you do that, Thunder? Oh. Oh, I got like an instant headache and dizziness and Don't ask, Fugner is just crazy like that. So let's go to production, and this is how I do the components. So I need a few more thrusters, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's just say 6, and I'll come back here in a minute and work on it, get those. So, we just go over here now. I guess we got a lot of welding to do. Yeah, you hear that sound glitching? I wish I could fix that right now, but it happens, and it gets worse sometimes. We'll get to it later. Go. And now, not bad, not bad. We're gonna have to find. You remember I said we need one more spot, right? So probably right here is gonna be where the next thruster is gonna be for the sides, because we want to do 2, right? There you go. So let's just put you. Hopefully we have enough tubes and stuff at least. Oh, actually, yeah, we're gonna have a lot of stuff probably because we don't. The big thruster is not installed right now, so that would work. There you go. We can go like this, and people can. There you go. And then you can see when you run out of items, mass weld them. Oh god, yeah, we're about out of blocks now, actually. Okay, so let's go ahead and put our big one in the back here. And you'll see we run out of blocks here. Oh yeah. Thruster components out. So now we'll go back and get some of those made, shall we? Well, we haven't made, but you know what I mean. Pick them up. And pick up some of those steel plates as well. Perfect. So, finish building this puppy. Oops. Not bad, not bad. So, I mean, I'm gonna need to finish more of this. Hey, I wonder, that's 2, huh? I think I wonder. I almost feel like I should do that. Let's see how much power you use for one, actually. Let's give this a little test ride, shall we? We go over here to get in. And yep, your view will be gone, but that's why we have this. How much power do you use when we go? Oh yeah, so that's like all your power usage right there. So you can't really go too much. And that squealing is another bug. I wish I knew what it was, but... Weird, huh? Okay, so that doesn't work too bad. But yeah, I definitely don't think I would add any more because, you know, what you saw there. But doesn't mean I won't add smaller ones to it. There you go, something like that. Though it's probably not good to leave loose blocks inside. There's a reason, because when you get shot, these kind of blow up and detonate, so it might cause actual more damage. So I might have to look into doing something about that. At least it's top layer, huh? The top layer that I already finished. There we go. Okay. Before we end, I'm going to show you just putting the drill on, and oops, wrong side. And then we'll do another episode where I show you, I guess, doing the drill, or partial episode. And then we'll do something more exciting. But we can put the drill on the front here, and then we can do that by just placing one of these here. And oh my, there we go. So you want to put a drill up and down, kind of. So one there. Now, I don't know if this is true, but I think you're supposed to... Oops. Darn it. I wish I didn't do that. There you go. Let's try this again then. Because I think you want to put one up one way and then one the other way. So let's go at home, right? Damn it. That's not what I wanted. There you go. I think it's like that. And the reason you do this is I think it will make it so that it doesn't go all off balance when it runs, but I'm probably lying on some of that. The density of your ship, how heavy it is, will actually support it way more than that anyway. So there you go. So now when we go in here and run this, we have to put it on G. It's just basic. Oh, there it is. This one on G. There you go. There you go. It's just a basic thing. We're tanning. Oh. There you go. So we just go over here and back to our parking spot. And we're golden. So yeah, I guess that'll wrap up this episode. I'll do some touches here and there, but I think overall I'm happy with what we built. And yeah, we'll keep it as that. So thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this, and see you next time.